Hey, Pokemon Masters, Toby here, and something I talked about recently on the channel is that the new game, Pokemon Legends Arceus, that's the new main series. If it does well, if Pokemon are happy with how it works, then this is the future of Pokemon. Even if Generation 9 isn't a Legends game, it's probably going to be in this style with new Pokemon, and that's obviously hugely exciting. But what about, and something I've thought about a lot, future remakes? Because I've been thinking about this a lot, and like Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, they're not the remakes. Well, they are, but they're not main series in the same way that Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are. Like, they're produced by an entirely different company. And on top of that, there's not a lot of new that's integrated into the game. There is going to be a bit, but there's, for the most part, this is a one-to-one remake of Diamond and Pearl. This is the side project. The main project is Legends Arceus, and it's making me think about the future of remakes and the future of revisiting regions. I've also thought for the longest time that when it comes to Pokemon Black and White, like, what are they gonna do? Pokemon Black and White, Pokemon Black and White 2? Well, I think the answer is Pokemon Legends. Kyurem. Let's jump into this. Okay, here we go. Okay, right, so, yeah, Pokemon Legends Kyurem. Yeah, sure, it could be Pokemon Legends Genesect, and we could see an ancient Genesect, but Genesect, while it's part of the Unova region, it's not like the key feature, not in the same way that Arceus has this relationship to Sinnoh, right? They could do Meloetta, but again, who's buying that game? They could do Keldeo and the Swords of Justice, but I don't know. I don't think it's gonna sell it as well. And Pokemon Legends Kyurem, featuring the original dragon, is it's a way more exciting way to revisit the Unova region without actually having to do Unova region remakes. That way we don't have to decide between Black and White and Black and White 2, and they could simply port them if they wanted. Instead, just Pokemon Legends Kyurem. And I'm thinking about this idea, and I'm thinking about how it applies to other generations of Pokemon. If they wanted to do Kanto again, and I've long wondered about what ancient Kanto would look like, Pokemon Legends Mew. Obviously, it's the mythical Pokemon, but we could learn some actual legends and lore about the legendary birds as well. It could be absolutely fantastic. It doesn't even have to be hundreds of years old like Arceus. It could just be a prequel story featuring a young Professor Oak and a young Agatha. I've been excited about that fan idea for a long time. Johto would be perfect. I would love a Pokemon Legends Ho-Oh and Lugia, or Pokemon Legends Celebi, where we learn more about the unknown, where we see ancient Ecruteak when both towers still stood, where the Olivine City was, didn't exist, and neither did Goldenrod, and that they were just kind of like big Pokemon wilds. I mean, can you imagine that? Hoenn's actually the one that I think would be the hardest to do it with, just because the Hoenn games already have such a big emphasis on Groudon and Kyogre and the Reggies. Like you wouldn't do Pokemon Legends Jirachi. It doesn't have that kind of relationship to Hoenn in the same way that, I don't know, maybe something like Arceus does to Sinnoh or Kyurem does to the Unova. And Deoxys, we got it not that long ago in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, although by the time they hit that game, maybe that's the way to do it. You could do, of course, I guess if you were doing that with those games, you could do Pokemon Legends Rayquaza, and you could have a world where Primal Energy is still flowing about, and you've got Primal Kyogre and Groudon. Maybe, I don't know. Gen 4, we've done. Gen 5, I've mentioned. Gen 6, finally, Pokemon Z. Pokemon Legends Zygarde. This is how we do it. This is how we get those games. There are all sorts of bits of information talking about ancient Alola in the Alolan Library in the Mali City, talking about what it was like when Solgaleo and Lunala first showed up and the Island Guardians had to protect. They had to protect the region. Maybe there's something there. I don't see them doing Legends Marshadow or Magearna or Zeraora. That's kind of lame. But then, and of course, here's the exciting one, and I kind of hope they have Eternatus in Legends Arceus anyway as like an antagonist, but Pokemon Legends Gala, or Pokemon Legends Eternatus, or Pokemon Legends Calyrex. When it finally comes time in another like 25 years to revisit the Gala region, this is how you do it. I do think that the modern idea of a Pokemon remake is changing. Fire Red and Leaf Green provided new content in the Sevi Islands. Heart Gold and Soul Silver were showstoppers, and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire did their best to live up to that legacy. But now with Diamond and Pearl, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, it's a 1-for-1 remake. It's closer to a port, it feels, than an actual remake, and all of the attention is really on this Legends Arceus game. What a fantastic way to re-explore a region. It feels like by putting these two games out there, Pokemon are essentially going, okay, look, what do you prefer? Do you want the convention, or do you want us to try something bold and risky and new? And for me, I want them to try something bold and risky and new, and I think this would be the perfect way to revisit future regions. But what do you think? You're gonna have to let me know in the comments. I am so excited. This is like classic YouTube for me. I'm happy to be doing this kind of thing. Thank you all for your support and for watching. You're all so lovely. It's amazing to see the channel grow in the way that it is at the moment, and just thank you for supporting everyone. Do be sure to subscribe. I'll catch you all in a bit. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and of course, soar high, Pokemon Masters.
This is Ash Ketchum. You just watched a video by Birdkeeper Toby. That makes you a Pokemon Master!
A tremendous thank you to those of you who are supporting this channel financially, whether that's through merchandise or Twitch subscriptions or of course Patreon. And a big thank you to the big patrons of this month, JD Gottlich and Michael Hornschurch. Thank you.